The vice presidential debate between J.D. Vance and TImWalz, a fresh breath in American politics. In the context of modern American politics, where debates often become stages for personal attacks and mutual disrespect, the debate between Ohio Senator J.D. Vance and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz brought a breath of fresh air. Held in a calm and courteous atmosphere, this debate demonstrated that politics can be conducted in a civilized and respectful manner, even when the two sides have significant differences in opinions. From the outset of the debate, the courteous demeanor of Vance and Walz stood out. Both candidates showed respect for each other and focused on debating policies rather than personal attacks. At a time when politics is often accompanied by criticism and sarcasm, the respect exhibited by both individuals created a positive atmosphere, where the audience could sense the seriousness of addressing the country's issues. J.D. Vance did not hesitate to criticize Vice President Kamala Harris regarding border security, one of the issues of great concern to many voters. Vance clearly articulated his stance on the need for stricter border control, which highlighted the differences with Walz's views. Meanwhile, Tim Walz took this opportunity to criticize former President Donald Trump on women's rights, a hot topic in today's social context. This opposition not only reflected the political differences, but also sparked a debate about the core values represented by both sides. One of the most notable moments in the debate occurred when Walz put Vance in a difficult position concerning the events of January 6th. Walz asked Vance whether Trump had actually lost the 2020 election. This question was not only timely, but also charged with emotion from both sides. Vance attempted to sidestep the question by shifting the conversation to the future, indicating that he did not want to become too entangled in past controversies. However, Walz rebutted that this was a meaningless response, showcasing not only Walz's resolve to confront difficult issues, but also a sense of integrity in politics. Despite their differences, Vance and Walz also found some common ground during the debate. The two candidates discussed issues such as the housing crisis and gun violence. These are issues affecting many voters, and their ability to discuss them openly indicates a shared concern for the challenges facing society. Walz emphasized that abortion rights are a crucial human rights issue, while Vance argued that regulations should be left to individual states. This was one of the clear differences between the two candidates and illustrated how political viewpoints can vary, even when they agree on the necessity to address the issue. When it came to gun violence, both candidates agreed that this is a serious issue, but their approaches differed. Vance suggested enhancing school security to protect students from violence. However, Walz warned that increasing security could lead schools to resemble fortresses, which would not only create anxiety for students, but also foster an uncomfortable learning environment. This highlights one of the significant challenges in modern politics: how to protect citizens' safety without violating freedoms and human rights. Both candidates demonstrated an understanding of this issue, but also showed that seeking solutions is not an easy task. Another important topic in the debate was healthcare. Vance struggled to explain Trump's healthcare plan. He declined to provide details on how to ensure coverage for those with pre-existing conditions, raising questions among many voters about the plan's feasibility. Meanwhile, Walz criticized Trump for promising to repeal the Affordable Care Act without a specific replacement plan. This created a gap in healthcare policy, and Walz emphasized that sustainability in healthcare is a top priority. The debate concluded with a normal moment as both candidates shook hands and chatted with each other. This image created a pleasant feeling, a sign that despite their differences, they could still engage in dialogue and respect one another. This not only sent a positive message to voters, but also demonstrated that in politics, respect and dialogue are crucial. The debate between J.D. Vance and Tim Walz showcased that politics can be conducted in a civilized and responsible manner. Although the two candidates had many differences in political views, they proved that respect and dialogue are key to addressing the significant issues facing society. With the strengths and weaknesses of both, this debate opened up a necessary dialogue about important issues such as security, human rights, gun violence, and healthcare. This not only benefits voters, but also the entire American political landscape, as the pursuit of consensus and mutual respect is essential in today's political climate.